Loving better,
Loving
mahal.
better,
Oh.
ha? Loving better, mahal. Ayusin mo yung LBM mo, ha?
So it's very essential to address and understand negative emotion.
Pino-force natin yung sarili natin to stay positive, even how bad
Mm.
the situation is. Good morning, mahal.
Good morning, mahal.
Ganda ng gising, ah.
Syempre. Maganda nangyari kagabi, kaya maganda.
Shush.
Bakit? Nanood tayo gabi. Ano ba magandang
Oo nga.
nangyari? Ano ba
Oo
inisip mo?
naman. Ano nga bang pag-usapan natin ngayon? Yung
Oh.
binanggit natin kahapon. Toxic positivity. Ba yung sobrang optimistic. Yung parang, yung pino-force natin yung sarili natin to stay positive. Even how bad the situation is. Yung parang dinidismiss natin yung any negative emotions and giving false reassurances instead of yung pagka-genuine ng empathy. So, pag-usapan natin, let's share it to them. Paano ba
Kasi parang ano
natin
rin yan yung
i-identify?
mga cultural expectation. Tama ba yun?
Mm.
Cultural expectation.
Pressure,
or,
yeah, social pressure.
To maintain positive attitude and outlook all the time. At all
Oo.
times. Kahit na you're facing difficulties, challenges, or challenging situations, di ba?
So, what is
Kasama
toxic
din ba
positivity?
yung mga invalidating or downplaying yung mga very often negative emotions?
Yes, so let's
Sige.
categorize it. Let's
Okay, sige.
pagtagtagayin
Magbigay
natin.
tayo ng mga some key points na doon maintindihan nila kung ano yung tatawag na toxic positivity.
Ano ba yun? So, let's define first. What is toxic positivity?
Toxic positivity, ako ba mag-define o ito?
Hindi, sila.
Ayun. Hindi, as I mentioned a while ago, when we say toxic positivity, concerns or it may refer to cultural expectation or pressure to maintain a positive attitude and outlook all the time, di ba? Even when facing difficulties or challenging situations, di ba? It may be involves yung invalidating or downplaying the very real and often negative emotions and experiences of people that they may be going through, di ba? Well, yan, di ba?
Yeah, toxic positivity, aka toxic optimism to. Parang you forced to pretend everything's always fine all the time.
Toxic
There's a
positivity
small
becomes harmful
study.
din, di ba?
There's a small study on that actually among Gen Zs. They found out na
Kamo na tayo.
it's unhealthy to block out negative and painful emotions instead of allowing your mind to process them naturally. Kasi may process tayo on handling things like that It doesn't always relate to deeper trauma or mental health issues. Sometimes it's just toxic optimism. Imagine di ka naa-allow na mag-express ng disagreement or mag-vent ng bad day. Pag yan, it stays like that for a long time, it will impact your mood and social relationships And you can see this anywhere, among families, among friends, among schools, and workplaces. Examples dito, yung halimbawa, since we discussed breakup kahapon, no? Yung, di ba sabi natin, we just allow them to isolate themselves and then grieve, but then continuously monitoring them at the same time. Kasi they have to undergo that process But, if, for example, yun, undergoing breakup yung kaibigan mo, but you insist on them to come out and party instead of taking that time, sinusuppress mo kasi yung feeling. Later on, sasabog yan. And yun nga, yung sa example mo kahapon na nagbabasketball nga siya, nakikipaglaro siya, but then pala, deep inside, kasi hindi pa niya na-process ng maayos.
Hindi pa na-process ng maayos.
Because he's pressured to do this. Instead, it's toxic positivity. And more often than not, hindi naman dahil sa isang tao yan, it's social pressure It's for them to act positive kasi. But knowing these things existed, this will help a person. Tapos isa din yun yung parang refusing to acknowledge na may nag-undergo yung ibang tao tapos feel guilty pa, pinapagilty pa, 'di ba? So, usually ito may pressure sa mga young people din. Sa workplace meron din. It's mostly to prove themselves na without proper mental health support, basta productivity lang, lalo na sa workplace. They're undergoing something, they have a problem in their family, tapos they have to come to work, and pagdating sa work, wala kang pakialam, leave it at home, parang ganun, leave it at home, kasi when you're at work, you do things to increase your productivity because we need you here, parang ganun. It's toxic positivity, but then we have to adjust it. Kaya nga may bereavement leave, 'di ba? Because it gives you time to live if you lose someone. Pero paano pag it's just heartbreak, or kakahiwalay, or hindi naman siya official na may leave na ganyan, 'di ba? So kaya may vacation leave tayo, no? So we can spend time to re-energize ourselves and then undergo that grieving process. Kasi may denial of need kasi yan eh.
Oh, yeah. Hindi kasi yung toxic positivity.
Mas alam mo to na content mo na to sa podcast mo.
Toxic mo ako.
Hindi na content mo kasi to sa podcast mo, di ba?
Oo. Na-content ko na. Yung toxic positivity kasi, pwede natin na nakakapag-set siya na unrealistic expectations for how people should handle their challenges, di ba? Totoo naman life is full of ups and downs, and it's entirely natural to have a range of emotions, di ba? But with toxic positivity it can set unrealistic expectation for how people should handle yung mga challenges. In some situation purely positive attitude might hinder constructive problem solving and coping up with adversities, diba? So it's very essential to address and understand negative emotion to find a much better and effective solution, diba? It can also result in lack of empathy or understanding for people going through tough times, diba? As they may feel isolated or judged for not being relentlessly positive. And it may create a sense of pressure din to put on facades of happiness, di ba? Yung masaya ka, di ba? Pero or positivity even when someone is genuinely struggling inside. Yun nga, yung kinuwento ko, di ba?
Yeah.
And with this can lead to emotional suppression and can be harmful to mental health. Kaya yun na nag-result niya.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah, another example of it is yung sa side ng medical. You tell someone na unwell, but sinasabi they'll be fine. Hindi na nagpapakonsulta, di ba?
Sige.
Are you mom? Are you what are you saying?
Sige na, tuloy mo na.
So yun nga. Karamihan di nagpapakonsult, 'di ba, pag may sakit. Tapos sinasabi lang na okay lang 'yan. Inom mo lang 'yan ng That's toxic positivity when they clearly need medical attention. Or yung mga batang na-abuse. Tapos sinasabihan na lahat naman ng adults, you can trust them no matter what. Diba? That's toxic positivity. And yun nga, sabi natin kanina, sa workplace na productivity over employees' mental health. Kaya meron tayong mga naririnig sa balita. For example, yun lang sa area natin, yung may tumalon sa hindi nila na-acknowledge ba na may pinagdadaanan. Tumabala ng trabaho or otherwise matatanggal siya, tumalon sa building. Yeah.
It can make people feel that they should not express or acknowledge their true feelings, di ba? Yung mga ginagamit ng mga phrases na just think positive or look on the bright side.
Yeah.
It can invalidate the emotional experience of individuals kasi.
At saka yung best friend mo, halimbawa, kasi they want to go to this party and they don't want to lose their wing person. So, kinu-coerce ka nila na sumama kahit ayaw mo naman. So, that's toxic positivity din. Yung sa social media at sa mga, sa mga barkada, friendship groups, mga GC, na positive lang. So, if we feel something is wrong, hindi natin, parang, if we share it, or if we continue to grieve, or we continue to undergo that process, feeling natin something wrong with us kasi hindi tayo happy palagi. Kasi nga, we're bombarded with this so-called happy scenes in social media. Yun.
Kaya it's important to strike a balance between maintaining a positive mindset and allowing oneself to feel and process negative emotions, di ba? Well, positivity, napakahalaga niyan. It's really valuable. But it should not be forced or used to suppress genuine emotions, di ba? And it's very essential to create an environment where yung mga tao can express their feelings honestly and receive the understanding and support they need, di ba?
And keep in mind, not most people, hindi sila naman therapist. They think they're helping when we say we're feeling upset and offer optimism. Pero, pag yung person not in the right place to receive that optimism, negative ang impact nun. Paano ba nagiging bad yung toxic positivity? Bakit bad siya? Bad siya kasi to be a more complete and emotionally healthy person, kailangan natin ma-process both positive and negative feelings. Being able to flexibly regulate our emotions, critical life skill kasi yan. Pag you keep on like ignoring the negativity caused due to social pressures, well, may impact yan sa'yo eh. If you learn something, diba, how will you learn it? You got to experience it. So, how will you learn to handle this kind of negative emotions kung hindi mo siya i-experience? That's why we have to, experience all of those. We have to process everything, even how negative it is. Kasi, phase yan yung nabanggit natin kahapon, yung labda, So, from denial, anger, bargaining, tapos, depression, acceptance, dadaanan mo yan. Minsan, may hindi na dadaan ng bargaining, may hindi na dadaan ng diretso na. Well, it's a life skill. Hindi naman siya outright nangyayari yan. May pinagdadaanan yung mga pakonti-konting mga negative emotions until, they learn to, kaya nga, they have to undergo it, to learn it. Tapos, it makes us function on a level that isn't natural if we continue to do it eh. It blocks us from becoming complete ourselves. If we refuse to face that negative emotions. Over time, actually, may study dyan eh. Over time, it can actually change your brain. From a neuroscientific perspective naman, yung long-term toxic positivity, mag-strengthen ng negative neural networks yan. So, it will affect your limbic system, yung part ng brain natin na nag-process ng emotions and behaviors.
We were talking about yung bad side or tama diba?
No, we're talking about toxic positivity.
Kaya ngayon. Sige na. Wala tuloy ako. With regards to mental health nga yung na-mention mo, yung mahabang pagkaka-expose sa toxic possibility can have a mental health issue, diba?
It can affect their mental health.
Detrimental effects sa mental issue, diba? And it can contribute to the feelings of inadequacy, frustration, loneliness, which can affect yung or worsen the mental health conditions, diba? Yung negative experiences kasi sa emotions often provide opportunities for personal growth, resilience, and learning. While sa toxic positivity may hinder these opportunities by encouraging avoidance of challenging the situation, diba? Tapos nakaka-increase din yan ng stress, diba? Yung pressure to maintain a positive facades can lead to increased stress and anxiety as people may maaaring na ma-feel yung need to hide their genuine emotions kahit na deep inside they're really struggling, diba? Nagkakaroon siya ng unrealistic expectation kung paano yung mga tao na dapat i-handle nila yung mga adversity sa buhay nila, diba? Kagaya sinabi ko ngayon na yung buhay ng tao it's full of ups and downs, and expecting someone to be perpetually positive can be unrealistic and harmful. So to top it all, Pwede ba nating sabihin na yung toxic positivity, pwede siyang detrimental kasi it ignores the complexity of human emotions and yung needs or you need for genuine expression. Parang gano'n, no? And
Ano doon? Complexity na naman.
Oo. I spell complexity. Kasi it can also lead to
But I agree,
emotional
yeah.
suppression,
Yes.
diba?
Because
It can-
you're denying them. You're denying them
oo.
from feeling it eh.
May hinder niya yung pag fix mo sa problem, yung how to solve your problem, di ba?
Yeah, for,
And
like
with regards to environment, di ba? It create an environment where people feel unheard and unsupported, di ba? Kaya kailangan we should embrace a balanced and empathic approach.
how do you spot it? So when people
Alam
around
ko how do
you,
you spell it eh.
how do you spot toxic positivity? Yung mga nasa paligid mo, palaging sinasabi nila na, minimize nila yung feelings mo, they deny it, they say to avoid it. That's a sign of toxic positivity. Halimbawa, sa trabaho, you have a bad day at work, pero yung reply ng kinakausap mo, salamat ka na lang, may trabaho ka, parang ganun. So that's toxic positivity. We're guilty of that sometimes. So pag dinideny mo yung feeling ba na may bad day siya, tapos you're presenting it with a false binary. So either you have to feel good about work or you're somehow ungrateful ka sa trabaho mo. Yung parang pinapagilty mo pa. So there are countless shades of gray, a very thin line between those two positions. Mahirap kasi yung, especially now, hindi yung kailangan sinasabi din. Setting up an environment as such, without anyone having to do anything, yun, parang, like social media, we're flooded with mga positive vibes only content, happy vibes. Tapos, we all know na, edited. No, it seems authentic, pero maya-maya nakita mo they're very sweet together as a couple. Maya-maya naghihiwalay na pala. And meron nga dyan, they're so happy together, they're so sweet, the husband is so sweet. Pero nabalita to battered wife pala, babae.
Yeah.
Oo.
Pero lang yan,
pero so tingnan mo yung social media nila, yung page. Ganda ng relationship. So, isa yun It's not just about a single person, and maybe it's the whole environment. Kasi may mga positive mantra pa dyan. There's nothing wrong with it. As long as you place it in a right place. Hindi pinipilit ba? No? Parang pinipilit natin to put a mask over our feelings. And hindi natin in-acknowledge what's actually going on. Sasabog yan eventually. And tsaka meron tayong tinatawag na dissonance So, when our feelings don't match what we see on screen, nafe-feel natin na parang sila happy, bakit naman ako hindi happy? So, yung envy nagsiset in, diba? Or yung confusion, and we start questioning ourselves. Ano bang nangyayari sa akin? Ba't ako ganito?
Yeah.
Ba't di ako ganyan katulad nila?
Another, magbigay pa tayo ilang mga, baka na-mention naman na rin pero yung, para ma-spot pa natin yung, toxic positivity. Halimbawa, magbigay pa tayo ng sample, diba? Halimbawa, yung sa workplace, natural may mga team building, diba? Or may mga, not team building, but mayroong mga team projects, diba? And then yung yung manager mo lumapit sa'yo, lagi na lang yung sabi na just stay positive, everything will work out fine, di ba? Pero ang totoo, they never address the real issue or provide concrete solutions di ba? Masyado lang silang nandun sa samantalang they're really facing a hard challenges doing that project. Tapos sasabihin lang sa'yo, just stay positive, di ba? So hindi talaga na-address yung real issue, di ba? So that's one example kung paano mo ma-spot yung toxic positivity. Yan. Sa school naman, di ba? Halimbawa sa school, sometimes yung mga estudyante, they express frustration dahil napakahirap ng mga assignment nila, di ba? So, sasabihin ng kaklase nila, don't be so negative. It's not that bad. Di ba? So, pagka ganun ang reaction na, they just dismiss yung valid concerns na wala namang ino-offer talaga na tulong or support, di ba? Tama ba ako? Am I making sense?
Yeah. Well,
Salamat sa
it's just as simple as, you spotting it. It's just as simple as if you feel bad, if you feel something negative inside, and then somebody just keeps on saying na, wala yan. Not acknowledging your feeling. Yan. Toxic positivity na yan.
Halimbawa sa kaibigan mo, di ba? Sa friend mo, maaring nagkaroon kayo ng breakup, di ba? Usual respond nila, halimbawa naggaling ka sa breakup, just be happy, di ba? You're better off without them, di ba? Karma na lang yun, di ba? Kaya mga ganun, di ba? It's his loss or it's her loss, not yours, di ba? Actually, pag ganun na reaction they don't acknowledge your grief or provide a listening ear. Kasi parang doon pa lang binablock na nila yung maaari mo pang sabihin. Parang
So you can say it naman. It's okay naman to say it. But you have to let them talk first. Para ipalabas mo muna sa kanila yung lahat. Diba? You listen to them first.
Once na sinabi mo agad yun, hindi mo na siya binibigyan ng time or space na may labas pa yung nasa puso, sa isip niya. For that particular person, gaganda sinabi mo agad without knowing the entire story or what. Pag gano'n agad siya, just be happy. You better off without them, di ba? You can find another one, di ba? Parang sinasara mo na agad sa kanila yung door na gusto ko pa magsalita, ayaw mo na ba akong pakinggan?
Kasi, remember, if a person confides in you, the main purpose there is para lang may labas nila. You don't necessarily have to say anything. You just have to listen. And if you do say anything, wait for them to finish first before you say anything. Kasi, or often na not, di ka naman din nila napapakinggan. Maybe they hear you, but they're not, much in yung mga sinasabi mo. Kasi nga, nandyan pa sila sa phase na, they're still undergoing the pain. So, yan.
Example, social media, di ba? May mga tao kasing mahilig mag-post ng mga struggles nila, which hindi ko nila yun eh. Yun ang way nila para ilabas. Walang ano dun. I have nothing against that. Yung magpo-post nila kung ano yung nakikil nila or if galing sila sa isang maring bad relationship or yung work nila hindi naging maganda para sa kanila. Siyempre, po-post nila yun, di ba? And then, sabay makaka-receive sila ng comment na stay positive, cheer up, di ba? When God closes the door, He opens the windows, di ba? Mga ganung kaya mo yan. Without any genuine empathy, di ba? Or understanding yung situation na pinagdadaanan ng tao. Di ba? Yun lang ang pinost niya, ang dami ng comment. Kasi, alam na alam yung nangyari sa kanya, di ba? So that's one way of spotting toxic positivity. Kasi nagkakaroon kasi ng dismissal of negative emotion, di ba? That's one na people tend to brush aside or minimize yung negative feelings.
So, with your example, how should comments be done?
Basically, di ba?
Sige. Defend yourself.
Di ba? Diba? If you mean na you share personal problem or experience of loss on social media and sasabihin ng tao or they might respond, stay positive, cheer up, diba? Yung mga comment na to lacks true empathy or understanding of what you're going through, diba?
How should people do it when people see posts na they're grieving or they're undergoing painful feelings right now?
Yung mga ganong comment? Siguro pinaka magandang,
diba, you see something na nag-post siya na may pinagdadaanan siya ngayon, and then people keep saying just be strong, face lang yan, lampasan mo din yan, 'di ba sabi mo, mali siya. Hindi dapat ganon. Because, hindi mo ina-acknowledge yung feeling ng nag-post. So, paano ba dapat sila mag-comment to avoid toxic positivity?
Pwede mo sabihin na, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through this, di ba? It's okay to feel that way that you do, di ba?
Yan.
Or you can say, how can, I cannot imagine how challenges this must be for you. Mga ganun, di ba?
Yan.
Then
You acknowledge,
saying,
tama.
diba?
You acknowledge the feelings first. Bawa, sabihin niya, I just, parang, I really feel bad today. Pag, bawa, sinasabi, nag-post, I feel bad today because, napagalitan siya ng boss niya at work. So, paano ba kino-comment dapat? Tama naman yung sinabi mo. If ganon, wag na lang pansinin kasi nag-vent out lang naman siya. Or, you acknowledge first na relate din ako dyan. I also feel bad like this. Pero, we can do this. We can, laban lang, parang ganon. It's okay to do that. Basta, i-acknowledge mo muna first na you validate the negative emotions then. Oh,
diba?
yes.
You have to acknowledge that, di ba? So, instead of siguro pwede mo naman sabihin na, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through this kind of situation. So, it's okay to feel that way that you do, di ba? Or, you can at least show empathy and compassion by letting them know and letting them know that you understand how they feel, di ba? Or understand the feelings, di ba? Pwede mo naman sabihin na, I can imagine how challenging this must be for you, di ba? Or you can also offer support and let them know that you're there for
Always
them,
there,
diba?
yeah.
Or you can say, if you ever want to talk, I'm there to listen and support you. Ganun lang.
Tama. Yan yung dapat ginagawa.
Diyan kasi you have to avoid judgment.
Kasi parang sila na mali ba na pinost ko? Hindi ba dapat? Sana din lang ako nag-post pala. Parang gano'n, nahiya at nakakaya tuloy. Parang baka mambabaw ng feel ko para sa iba. Ganun ba? So, if naman, yun naman pag namatayan, di ba? So, palagi sasabi, condolence, ganyan, kaya nyo yan. So, why not instead, I feel you, pwede naman condolence, and then pag may sasabihin ka pang iba, you can say na, I'm praying for your family strength, ganyan. Yun lang yun.
Going back doon sa topic na niris kanina, di ba? You should avoid judgment tsaka advice din kasi refrain from giving unsolicited advice or passing judgment on their situation, di ba? It's usually best to let them lead the conversation if they want to hear your advice, di ba? I-respect mo rin yung privacy ng tao, so kahit sabi mo pinost ba yan, di ba? What do you guys say? Don't press for details if they are not comfortable sharing more sa pinost nila, di ba? Just respect their boundaries, di ba?
Siguro maganda next time pag-usapan natin yung boundaries din. Maganda din topic yun. I-share natin sa kanila yung na-discuss natin about boundaries ba. No?
Tsaka i-avoid din natin yung mga cliche, di ba? Yung mga cliche, you should avoid that na stay clear of cliche or overly positive phrases like stay positive, it's okay, it will all work out, di ba? While yung well intention, nothing yun. I mean, maganda yung intention, but this can come across dismissive. Parang,
So, are we saying that saying positive things to someone who is undergoing negative emotions is wrong? No, we're not. We're not saying it. Ang sinasabi lang namin, you acknowledge first yung negative emotion before you interject your positive suggestion.
We have to remember na yung social media can be a public space. So, some individuals may prefer to receive more personal support through private messages. But always respect the person's wishes and boundaries regarding how they want to discuss their struggles and emotions, di ba? Your aim should be to provide a safe and supportive environment for them to express their feelings and receive the help that they need.
Oo, let them learn from their lesson. Just be there. If you're really a
Making
friend,
sense.
just no, you don't.
Yeah.
Yun. Tsaka kasi ng tsaka dyan, di mo naman ako binigyan.
Iba siya. Sige. Okay.
So,
Go.
how do you cope
Promise.
for someone who's bombarded with toxic positivity? How will you cope with that? Well, it basically depends on how and why it's impacting your life eh. Yung common techniques is yung you communicate your emotional boundaries as clearly as you can. Tapos kaya maganda talaga discuss natin yung boundaries. Bukas yung pag-usapan natin yung boundaries. Kasi we keep on talking about boundaries eh. So, tapos
part of naman siguro, part of coping siguro, seek professional help if you find that coping with toxic positivity is significantly nakaka-apekto na sa'yo mentally, you should seek guidance from therapist or counselor. Kasi makakatulong yun sa pag-develop ng coping up or they can help you develop coping strategies and provide support kasi.
Toxic positivity doesn't come to you as a big deal.
Setting boundaries.
It's ano eh. No, I mean, no, I'm just sharing that toxic positivity doesn't come to you as a big deal. Kasi parang wala lang siya eh. Kasi parang suggestion, merely it's just a suggestion from other people. And ang hindi maganda dyan kasi it's an unconscious consumption of those suggestion eh. That slowly impacts your brain na to deal with the negative as positive. Na hindi mo namamalayan. You're avoiding to undergo the process already because you're pressured to stay positive all the time. So, yan yun. So, yung signs na sinasabi natin, pag unang-una pa lang, you have a negative feeling, tapos dinidibang siya kaagad, na parang sinasabi na what you're feeling right now is wrong. Don't feel that way kasi you should be happy. Like, sa trabaho. Huwag ka reklamo. You should be thankful may trabaho ka. So, pag may mga ganong, may mga ganong signs, it's toxic positivity na sobrang positive ba na hindi na lang pinakikinggan na may negative na nangyayari. So, pag ganon, how do you cope it up? So, i-communicate mo yung boundaries mo as clearly as possible. Tapos, make a conscious effort talaga to accept and understand your feelings. Ikaw lang yung nakakaalam eh. So, one way is, if you're undergoing some negative emotions, embrace it. And then, let your mind and let yourself undergo that feeling. Kasi lalampas din naman yan eventually. And, examine mo din yung past trauma mo. Because maybe it's distorting your reaction to negativity. Tapos, active listening skills, importante yan to understand other people's feelings better, their intention, and to see their intentions outright. Tapos yun, social environment. You should change your work or social environment if your boundaries are not respected anymore. Pag masyado ka nang pinipressure, like, alis tayo, halika na, tapos ayaw mo, without respecting na you're not comfortable with it, avoid it na. Because it's not helping you at all. And that person isn't respecting you at all in general. So, it's important that we should stop comparing ourselves to others. This is kasi if we label our emotions, now we feel down, then you feel down. Yes, eventually you will rise from it. You go ahead, rise from it. But then, for now, sige, you undergo that. That's normal. Yan ang natin.
We have to remember that those who are undergoing circumstances, remember that you have surround yourself with people who offer genuine support and understanding. So, coping with toxic positivity may involve making changes in your social circles and communication patterns to create a healthier, a more empathic environment.
Maganda din pala din, no, realize ko lang na aside from discussing boundaries ba, yung ano din, social detox. Maganda din topic yung social detox, no?
Yeah.
Maybe next time, guys, we will discuss it, both the boundaries and then following the social detox.
And it's almost 1 hour na.
So ito, before we part, ano bang opposite of toxic positivity? Hindi to joke, serious to. Baka isipin na naman to, nag-joke na naman to sa to. Ayun. We call it tragic optimism.
Yeah.
That's how we call it. Tragic optimism is a mentality that accepts negative emotions and proactively searches for meaning in them. So, di ba sinasabi natin, embrace it, your negative feeling, and accept that and understanding it, that you're undergoing it. Pero, pag sobrang in-accept mo naman yung negative emotion, and then palagi mong bina-validate and sinesearch na, I'm undergoing this kasi ganito yung meaning nito, ganyan. Mali na yan. Parang sobrang pag-embrace na naman yan. Just keep the balance, you know. Like sasabi natin kapon, sige, you undergo those phases, but sa simula, put limit to yourself hanggang kailan. Limbawa, I should, siguro after a month or after 2 weeks na ganito ako, dapat I should na. So, it might be a bit pressure on you, but then, you know, life goes on. Sometimes nag-invent ng lessons that simply wala naman talaga dyan dahil dun sa negative na nangyayari. It's just simply a life experience. So kaya maganda talaga na we talk to other people. You have an outlet to release it.
It's very important din kasi na balancing positivity with empathy. It's really crucial for emotional well-being kasi toxic positivity is harmful because it dismisses really emotions, di ba? It inhibits problem solving, gaya ng nasabi natin kanina, and it creates an unsupportive environment by insisting on constant positive attitude, di ba? Ang impose mo lang yung kailangan positive, always think positive, di ba?
Always remember, it enforces a vicious cycle where you feel bad about feeling bad. So, paano mo i-break yung cycle na yan? It really depends on your personal journey. You just have to learn how to identify it so you can cope with it. Like, when you're looking at therapy, yung past, you discuss about your past experience and you try to understand why you come to react negativity in a negative way. You know? You might need to rewire yourself to avoid challenges and to view those challenges as opportunities. And hindi lang basta-basta sino-sino marunong gumawa niyan. That's why therapists, they trained for that. Kaya nga may training sila kasi hindi lang basta-bastang makakagawa niyan Kasi we have to, like us, during yung training on coaching and neurolinguistics and the therapy, yung ginagawa namin, kami muna yung dinidig deeper muna namin yung sa amin so that we will know how to handle other people, and we need to transform ourselves. We need to learn how to transform ourselves to someone better, and how do we remove ourselves from the situation.
Parang dinigin your own experience first. Yeah.
Una, yourself muna bago iba. Ganon yun sa training Kasi how will you understand other people if ikaw din meron ka ding baggage? May baggage ka din. And how will you help them if ikaw may baggage ka din? Each one of us may baggage naman talaga. But how do we handle it and we detach ourselves from other people so that we can help them or somehow we can impart something to them? Yun ang mahirap Minsan, advice lang tayo ng advice. Hindi natin alam na nakatulong ba to? Hindi naman nakakatulong to. And
kasi sometimes people, ito naman yung iba naman kasi, the desire to help, sometimes they tend to give advice na for them, akala nila nakakatulong. Excuse me. But the truth is, hindi rin naman. So, ako, personally, I don't want to blame those people. Kasi yun ang iniisip nila na.
Tsaka mahirap kasi, mahirap imagine, you want to help this person. Nakita niya na may problema, gusto niya lang talagang tulungan, sincere naman. And then he keeps on saying this all positive things, ganyan. And then siya yung person na parang confident talaga nung isa, nung may problema. Nakikinig sa kanya yun. So parang nililive off na lang yung try to, bury it and just forget about it. Ang problema kasi dyan, they brush it off, their current feelings. Nandyan lang kasi yan. Hindi kasi siya nare-resolve. You have to resolve it for you to move forward and learn from it.
Yeah.
If not kasi, it will pile up. Lalaki ng lalaki yan hanggang sasabog ka. Pag sasabog ka na, ano na? That's the thing At saka ang hirap din, dealing with people, dealing with each other's emotions. Mahirap yan. It's not easy. And we need to acknowledge that tao lang naman tayo. And we're very different from each other. Yung negative feelings naman natin, it's just a common part of what we call life. Well, that's life Tama naman yun pag sinasabing that's life. But how do we experience life? Yan, it solely depends on each and everyone's personal journey na. So, importante talaga na we have open communication to somebody that we trust. So, really important. No man is an island. Kahit sabihin nyo ba kaya nyo sa sarili nyo. You need to share it and, that's being human.
Hindi nandudugtungan yan. As I said, it's almost 1 hour and
makulit
well,
ka.
we're happy to be with you people and thank you for the 24 subscribers in our channel. So thank you very much and thank you for continuing supporting our channel and watching our videos, and we hope na you learned something from us as we're excited to hear from you. Yeah. If you have any comments, suggestions, or topics that you want us to discuss this early morning, just feel free to write a comment below. Comment down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share our channel. Yep.
Joke. Bakit yung positive thinker nagdadala ng ladder sa job interview?
Ayan na naman yan. Ayan naman yung hagdanan na yan Hindi mo pwede tanggalin yan. Kasi bakit?
Because they wanted to make sure that they could always see the upside of things. Wale.
Sige na nga, tatawa na nga ako. Tawa ka na.
Shoutout na lang nga tayo. Thank you again for listening.
Mas okay pa yun.
Shout out to all the Salsaweros, Hermanos, and all our friends out there, and those who are listening to us and find meaning to what we are saying.
But before we shout out, I'd just like to greet our bunso a happy birthday, and to my in-laws, happy birthday too.
Yeah, happy birthday mommy, and happy birthday our dearest
bunso.
Mother China.
Mother China. Magagalit siya, sabi mo Mother China. Yeah.
Sige, shout out to our dearest Queen Bratanella.
Kala ko Houdini siya sabihin mo.
Makalit ka.
Napatingin akong ganun Akala ko si Houdini siya.
Makalit ka. To our dearest Queen Bratanella, to Mike, to Jerry.
Time out.
Ano na naman?
Bakit lagi nauna si Brat?
Eh, syempre, ikaw nga, una mo si Kayot si Jerry.
Sige na.
Pagkapihin lang yan. To Queen Bratanella, to the Triple C, Che, Chubbs, and Chibi, to Jerry, to Reg, to Mang Rene, to Ren Papayo, and to Winchester, to Acer, to Alienated, Ben Tumbling, Blackbeard, to Earn, to Due Process, Direct Freddy, Kukoy, Mark Sings, and Mark the Professor, Mr. Much Better, Recall, South Cheese, Dr. Chris,
Sis Recall. Oh.
si Sis Recall, si Dr. Chris, the Scrubby Match Dancer, No Nonsense, si Limuel John, si Addictus Rex, si Rest, Noxy, si Archie, File Handler, si King Miriam, and of course, our dear Sento and Teacher Mark.
Teka,
Ayun.
ba't pag may
Mark
Sento may
Sense.
dear?
Siyempre, love natin yan si Sento eh.
Sento na.
Parang baby kasi tayo si Sento, di ba? Ang cute-cute ng ano niya, baby picture.
Sento muna.
Only ka, ikaw ba si Muno niya kay Sento eh.
Sige.
Who doesn't love Sento, di ba? Cute-cute natin. Para kasi, feeling ko kasi si
Sento.
Sento.
Usap tayo
Para kasi,
Usap tayo, Sento.
para kasi feeling ko, hindi malaki si Sento, hindi siya matanda ba?
He's a good
Baby
guy.
pa
He's a
din
good-
ba?
He's a
Di ba
good guy.
parang kapatid mo na ano, bunsong kapatid ba na baby pa lang?
Parang si Baste, no? Yung mga kikinig. Oo nga, no?
Shout it din to ano. Shout out to Sento's LBH, diba? We love Sento. And then, Jerry's LBH. Sino pa ba? Papayos LBH, Reg LBH. So, sa lahat na lang ng mga may LBH dyan. Ano nga ba LBH, Bes? Sabi na, hindi. Love being better half.
Ayun.
Talaga to eh.
Alam, ano ko kasi NBM. Hindi ba? Loving better.
Loving
mahal.
better half, loving better mahal. Ayusin mo yung LBM mo ha. Makulit ka.
Si Edward. Di ba? Si Edward, ano?
Si Blackbeard.
Ano? Si
Tapos
Blackbeard.
ano natin si Blackbeard kanina. Si Mang Rene. What a
Si Mang
beautiful
Rene.
day.
Si Mang Rene, sakalam. Hindi mo na
Oh.
maalis sa kanya yun. Hindi mo siya kayang
Yes.
pahinain.
Oh.
Siya yung sakalam.
Si Sakalam. May kasalanan
Uno pala,
palagi.
Si Uno yung baby ni Mang Rene. Hi. Saka
Mm.
yung kanyang better half. I
Oh,
think
si
yun yata ang
LBH.
pangalan. Yan.
Mang Renes
Yeah.
LBH. Yun. So, thank you guys for listening to
Oy,
us.
thank you ka. Meron pa.
Sino?
Si Teacher Mark.
Tapos na, hindi ka na naman nakikinig eh. Last
Ayan.
ko nga
Si
binanggit.
Brother Mike. Brother Mike. God
Tapos
bless.
na?
Alam mo na yun.
Una ko pa nga yung binanggit eh.
Bakit? Sinabi ko na. Alam na yun na yun. God bless.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for sharing your mornings with us. With Mornings with Vince and Ira.
Have a pleasant and blessed day ahead. Happy weekend. And
Yes, happy weekend.
Always pray and put your trust in God.
Yeah.
Diba?
Always place God
And,
first
always
in
praise
anything
God
that
for
you do.
all the good things that we have done. And though we experience trials in life, we still be thankful because He's
Yeah.
always there to extend His
Yeah.
helping hand.
Trials
guide
make us
us
human,
to-
and we have to undergo us.
Yeah.
You have to undergo those trials to be stronger. May kanta yan si
Tomorrow
Gary
is Sunday,
Valenciano
don't
eh,
forget.
di ba?
Ano yun?
Kantahin mo nga.
Kakanta ka pa.
Yung Take Me Out of the... Kantahin mo nga. Hindi maganda yung ano yun eh. Yun.
Need to trust. Oh, yun na. Okay na yun. Okay na yun.
Hindi. Yung sila. Sige. Kaya mo yan. Sige. Kaya mo yan.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Yeah. Holiday to celebrate our lives and
Yeah.
things.
Whatever
to our
culture and religion do you
creator, so,
have, Sunday you dedicate it to the one up there.
Yeah, aside from Family Day, it's our holiday of praising, glorifying our dear God.
Yeah.
And of course, our Lord Jesus Christ, of course.
Yes.
So, take care always. Have a blessed day.
Ito pala. Trust in you with all. Kantahin mo na.
Proverbs 3:5-7 yan. Basahin na lang.
Sige, basahin mo.
Wala yung Bible.
Trust in you with all your heart. To lean not on your own understanding. Because we just forget.
Sige.
He won't give us what we can't bear. Yun ang dapat natin. Every time we feel down, always remember, don't lean on your own understanding.
Yeah.
And just remember that He won't give us any trial that we can't bear. Yun, kasi kaya mo kasi yan. You just have to undergo that so you can learn that one, and you can learn from the lesson from the trial, and then be stronger, and then it will come out everything naman lahat na pag may daanan kang di maganda, we will realize it
let's read it from the Bible itself. Diba? Sabi nga sa Proverbs, diba, chapter 3 verse 5-7, diba? Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Never rely on what you think you know. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and He will show you the right way. Never let yourself think that you are wiser than you are. Simply obey the Lord and refuse to do wrong. If you do it, will be like good medicines, healing your wounds and easing your pains. Hanggang verse 18.
Yes. Yan.
So that's our word to live by.
Yeah. Yan ang palagi kong pag if I'm undergoing anything then it's Proverbs.
I-extend ko na siya hanggang 8.
Yeah. So yun.
That's not today's English version Bible yung binasa ko ha.
Yeah. So
kasi
yun.
Sa King James iba yung translation.
Yeah, but it's all the same. It all means that don't think too much of what you're going through right now. Just remember na it's just a phase that you need to undergo. There's always a reason for everything. Ayun.
And everything is para sa
so may reason na nandyan ka para hindi ako magutom. Bes, ano niluto mo?
Kumain na tayo dahil
ano niluto?
Nakakaba na itong live natin. Pero honestly, just pray. Always pray.
Yeah.
Saan man situation kayo, naroon, whatever you feel, feel bad. Wala naman talagang great healer. Wala naman ibang makakatulong sa atin sa mga undertakings natin kung hindi ang Diyos lang.
Yeah. Pag sinasabi na walang ibang makatulong sa'yo kundi ikaw lang. That's true. And where you get your strength from, it's from Him.
Yeah. So again, bye-bye people. See you.
See you ka na naman Saan ka mapupunta?
Parang sa Spotify ko see you.
See you when I see you. Matatagal tayo niyan. See you when I see you. Hindi naman natin na nakikita So, see you next time guys. And hope you enjoy our episode for today. And tomorrow we'll share to you what we've actually napag-usapan na namin to, but we'll gladly share it with you. We'll be talking about boundaries, different boundaries. Ako, content ko pa sana to pero wala ko time. Sige. And then soon we'll discuss about social.
The iClinic Cafe.
Yeah, wala pang masyadong laman yan. Medyo busy pa. So, yun. So, thank you again for joining with Mornings with Vince and Ira. Bye!